Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie,
I'm Helen.
and welcome to our lighthearted Easter podcast.
Yay! We love Jesus.
Happy Easter, he is risen.
Yes, yes, he's risen indeed.
Yes. So I have this. It's really cute. When we were cleaning out my parents' house, they didn't have it framed. They just had it. I don't know if you can see it. I'll go like this. You won't be able to read it,
Oh, that
but
is
I'll
so
read it to you.
cute. The
But
handwritten
this is
thing.
this was when I was 8 years old, or well, at the time I would have probably been seven still. And I wrote, "Dear Easter Bunny, how are you? I would like a few pair of earrings.
Oh,
They
yeah,
have to be 14 karat gold.
they have to be.
I am 7 years old." Well, there we go. I was 7 years old.
Okay.
"I would like a big stuffed rabbit. Have a happy Easter from Stephanie Blinks," my last name at the time, my maiden name.
So sweet. Okay, that is adorable that they kept it. And
It
it's
is.
adorable that you wrote it. I don't think I ever wrote to the Easter Bunny. Is that a thing?
Well, so that year my brother and I did, and then his I put in a frame for him so they can put it out with their Easter decor as well. And his was pretty funny because back in the 70s beer can collections were big. So he asked for some beer cans for his beer can collection,
How
and
old was
he
he?
want let's see, so he would have been like 9 or 10.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if he believed in the Easter Bunny still, or they were like, just do it. I don't know. And then he also wanted the cassette of the Village People.
Beer cans and Village People cassette. Love it.
If that doesn't say Happy Easter, I don't know what does.
I don't know. That's hilarious. You gotta love it. Yeah, I don't think I ever wrote to the Easter Bunny. I never, well, let's put it this way. It wasn't like a big thing in my family either, like Easter bunnies. Easter was
Yeah.
huge. Jesus, rising from the dead, Holy Week, Palm Sunday, Ash Wednesday, we get Holy Thursday, um, Good Friday, Easter, boom, 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 all of
Hmm.
that Holy Week. I know that Ash Wednesday's not. I don't know why I said it, but yeah, but it's an important holiday still because it's part of the whole coming up to Easter. Uh,
Right.
but yeah, no, we had Easter baskets growing up, but nothing huge. Like once in a while we'd have them. We wouldn't have them every year. We'd just be like, we'd before we go to church, sometimes my parents would be like, here's an Easter basket for the three of you to share. Like, okay. They're like, wow, that's awesome. Because um and then we would do the dyeing of the eggs and things like that because we'd actually play games at church
Okay.
on Easter, with the breaking of the eggs, and there's a whole thing around it, which is so much fun.
Hmm.
But yeah, the Easter Bunny was, yeah, you saw him at the mall if you wanted to take pictures with the Easter Bunny, but
Hmm.
it wasn't like a big thing for us.
Do you have crying pictures of you with the Easter Bunny or Santa?
I don't think I have any pictures of me with Bunny or Santa. My mom wouldn't pay for that stuff.
We have several. My brother's just sitting there like all cute, and I'm like crying hysterically. And then there's one of my niece. That one's with Santa, and she's crying hysterically. And the common denominator I saw on any one of mine and hers, they'd always dress us in those little fancy dresses with like the little lace
Yeah.
um, tights.
Aw. Yeah.
When Santa or the Easter Bunny would pick it up if our underwear was showing, that seemed to be when we were crying. So we were like, no, no,
Mm.
we're not supposed to have our underwear showing, and now we're in a picture. We're
Oh,
crying.
yeah, no.
I don't
Yeah,
know if that was what it was, or here's this big, scary, fluffy costume, or
yeah.
this stranger I'm supposed to sit on their lap. This seems strange.
Yeah, Sudbury has pictures with the Easter Bunny and with Santa Claus and
Hmm.
but it's not like we scoped him out. It was the Easter Bunny. We happened to be at the mall and I was like, oh yes, everyone want to take pictures of the Easter Bunny? He's like, sure. Or we went to like some like Easter egg thing and there was a bunny there and he like, yeah, let's take a picture. Same thing with
Hmm.
Santa Claus. It's not like we only when he was one, like his first Christmas, we purposely went to get pictures of Santa. Other than that, it was if there happened to be a Santa Claus, fine. If not, whoop-de-doo. It's not about
Right.
Santa Claus. So and it's definitely not about the Easter bunny. So,
Yeah. I think we only did it the one year because we have a lot of letters from Santa that they kept over the years. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, no, that's really sweet that they kept those.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So, and still my favorite candy as a kid. Well, one of them was the Reese's peanut butter eggs because the
Oh,
ratio to the peanut butter is so good, and I still love those today. But the other ones that I liked as a kid, now as an adult, I'm like, that is disgusting. What was I thinking? Why did I like Peeps, or was it just
oh,
because they were candy and they were colorful, and I
yeah,
thought,
no,
yay, but they
I've
were so
never,
gross.
yeah, no, I don't like marshmallow type things, so I never liked
Hmm.
Peeps. My favorites are, oh, like for the Easter candy stuff were sweet tarts.
Okay.
Yeah, not the chewy ones, those are gross, but like the actual hard sweet tarts that, yeah, they
Uh-huh.
melted in your mouth, so good. Yeah,
Yeah, I like those too.
yeah, those are my favorite Easter candies. And Smarties, I like Smarties. Yeah,
Hmm.
those are very similar to sweet tarts. So that type
Hmm.
of a thing, I definitely like those.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
There's
don't think
another story you
yeah,
were mentioning to me. Oh, I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I've never given Sabri an Easter basket. My mother-in-law does them. Every year she gives him an Easter basket.
Okay.
And it's very sweet and he loves it and she loves doing it. So I'm like, yeah, go for it. Goes, I didn't really grow up with it. And I'm like, yeah, it's not really what it's about, but I'm not going to stop people from having a good time with it.
Right. Right. That's cute. There was a story you were mentioning to me, and I thought that our viewers might get a kick out of it too.
Oh God, which one is
Go
this?
listen to cute kid stories where it's the got your nose.
Oh,
And do you want to tell that one, or do we just want to leave it as a cliffhanger? I'll give you the option
I don't know.
on
We'll tell
camera.
it because it's hilarious. Yeah. So Sabri, the other day, he says to my mother-in-law, saying she's got a small nose like James does, and Sabri, and he's like, Nana, I got your nose, and he's like, Mom, and we're like laughing, oh, that's so cute, and then he's like, Mom, and we're like, what? He's like, I got your nose. Because my nose is so big. Look, see, big nose, big nose. I don't care. I know I have a big nose. But yeah, so I thought it was hilarious. I was cracking up. It was the funniest thing. It was hilarious, Sabri.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
it was definitely cute. He
yeah.
gets he gets some good ones in there.
He does. He's funny. He's a funny little
Hmm.
boy.
Yeah.
But looks don't count. So
Well, you can call your nose big, but you're still beautiful, so
yeah, no,
whatever.
he's such a handsome little boy. But yeah, no,
Yes.
it was so funny the way he did that. Oh, I loved it. I've told people like I've been in Zooms for work. And
And
I'm
you're
like,
like,
oh, let me tell you this hilarious story. And they're like,
wasn't there something with your dad and James's nose?
yeah, my dad asked if James had a nose job because his nose is so tiny. And I'm like, no, that's just how small his nose is. We're just used to big ones.
I think that's awesome.
It is awesome. I think it's hilarious.
My
Can't
dad
laugh
had
at
a
it.
very large nose too, but my brother and I got my mom's nose.
Yeah, you have a nice little nose.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at that. It's
You're
like,
like, look at that little nose.
I know, how do you breathe?
Sometimes it's hard, Helen. Just kidding.
Need a big honker like mine.
Yeah. You're like, oh.
Look at mine.
Well,
Oh.
and we've got friends coming back from a cruise on Easter, and then we're going to my nephew, Tom's nephew that lives here, his house. So that'll be really neat. And then those
That's gonna
friends are
be
coming
fun.
with us too.
Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah. Hopefully we'll be out of the hotel because I'm still in it.
Hmm.
And back in the house and we'll have Easter at our house with our renovated home, beautifully renovated
Yes.
home. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yes. Hopefully they'll be done Monday.
Hopefully it'll be done tomorrow. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully
I don't
it'll
see
be-
why not.
Yeah. So that'll be a good thing. My mother-in-law will come over and we'll do something. We don't do ham. I don't like ham as my dinner. Like that's a cold
Yeah.
cut to me. Put that in a sandwich
Okay.
for lunch. That's fine.
Hmm.
But definitely not.
Sabri's behind you. Can you see him? Okay.
You did that on purpose. You see the looking. Yeah. Turn it down. He's like playing his videos. I'm like,
Yeah.
I my foot.
Oh,
Thank you. Oh my God. Yeah. He's a he's a little shy.
yes, he's a little camera shy.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. So yeah, so we'll be at the house and hopefully, God willing. And so it'll be nice. Yeah, today
Well,
something funny
and for
though.
my nephew, they're not serving ham.
Oh
She
yeah.
his girlfriend said she was kind of tired of it, and they're doing a pot roast. And then she's so sweet. She's like, "I'll put some salmon in the air fryer for you." Isn't
Oh,
that nice?
that is nice.
Yeah.
For her. Yeah, that's a nice
So
person.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
no,
that's
I know I'm not into ham. We're for us, lamb is the traditional meal for Easter.
mm-hmm.
And I love lamb, but we probably won't do that. We'll probably do more like steaks or something like that. I'd rather just get a few fillets, throw them on the grill
Mm-hmm.
and be done with it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better than ham. Blech.
Well, and Tom, whenever I think I hear lamb now, I think of Tom opening up the lamb chops and cutting his hand
Oh yeah.
and severing that artery.
Oh, I don't know. That is
Excuse me, not that artery, that tendon. That'd probably
and
be,
yeah, I was gonna say not the artery, then he'd be dead.
yeah, yeah, not the artery, the tendon. Both horrific things to sever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. But
So
no, but he's okay now, right? Or
he's healing nicely. He did have to have the surgery to repair that,
yeah.
but he's healing
I'm
and he's not in any discomfort. So that's good.
gonna drink my tea out of my Hampton Sweets cup.
I don't know if that was lined up. I was trying to, kind of highlight it as one does.
But anyway, yeah. Well, at church today was funny because today's, it's Pop Sunday actually. And so we're getting ready for Easter because it's gonna be huge. I volunteer every week in the children's ministry of our church.
Hmm.
If you can imagine me with children. So
You're very good with children.
I'm very good. Yes.
Yeah.
Good at scaring them. No, I love the kids. They're so cute. I'm with the 3 to 5 year olds, but I'm not in the classroom with them, which is probably why it works. I do the check-in desk and I kind of oversee the area and make sure everything is happening the way it should. So I'm good with it.
Right.
But all the kids are super sweet. So, but they're getting ready for like Sunday school for Easter, and they're like, and I'm like, well, let me see what we can help with, because once the kids are checked in, it's really not, we do stuff, but it's not like we can't do other things.
Right.
So if there's stuff you need help with, like for the crafts to prepare, let us know. And they're like, oh yeah, well, everything's been cut out. And I'm like, okay, that's great. They're like, but maybe if you want to start putting the stuff together, we're like, sure. So the first part was fine. It was like 2 Easter eggs. One has a cross, for the kids to color. The other one says like Happy Easter, Jesus is risen type of thing. And then so you glue them together and then you have a long string, because underneath the string, there's supposed to be like other things hanging from there.
Okay.
And they were explaining how to put these other things together and to put them and I was like, there was 4 other cards, like all hearts. There's 4 hearts with different scenes on it, and you had to fold them and glue one side to the other side. It was just ridiculous. I'm like, and then glue it to the string. I'm like, I'm just gonna stop you right there. I'm not doing that. I said, I will glue the Easter eggs together with the string. We'll take care of that. Somebody else with a PhD in arts and crafts can figure out the bottom part. I am not doing that. That's not my world. I can supervise that person and tell them if they're doing it right or wrong and give them criticism or encouragement, maybe a little
Right.
bit of both, but I'm not going to be the one to do it. I said, I'm fine gluing pieces of ovals together with string in the middle.
They were wishing for your sister.
Yes, exactly. My sister
Yeah.
would have been all over that. She would have been like, yeah, I can do it that way, but let me do it a better way. Let me improve this for you.
Right.
Because my
Right.
sister is an amazing artist, and she teaches at a public school, K through 8, She teaches all the kids art there, and oh my gosh, the stuff she has them do is amazing. And I'm like, no, I'm not in that world at all. But
Yes.
yeah, and the person that was with me, volunteering with me, was like, I could see her face when they were explaining what to do for the bottom. She was like,
Like,
and I'm like, no, we're not doing it. Afterwards, she was like, thank you for saying no. I'm like,
yeah.
nope.
Uh,
I have no problem saying no to
yeah.
things I don't want to do.
Right. Right. Especially as something that's like a 75-step art project
Yeah, I'm
for
like,
a 3 to 5
no.
year old. Too much.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah,
So,
but it'll be really cute once it's done and the kids color them all and they get to take them
mhm.
home and it'll be nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's all I have for our Easter edition, unless you would like to add something.
No, just, and only to say happy Easter to everybody and really just want to take the time to appreciate what the day is really all about. I mean,
Hmm.
if Easter didn't happen, there wouldn't be Christianity. Jesus rising from the dead is
Hmm.
the solidifying fact of Christianity and why we believe in Jesus as the Son of God and all we believe in the miracles and everything that he does and it's why we are being persecuted all over the world.
Hmm.
And we just have to stay strong in our faith and we have to keep praying and believing and sharing the word, letting people
Hmm.
know that if you're having problems in your life, if you think that there is no way other than to do something to hurt yourself, to that's not the answer. Jesus is always the answer. Find a way to connect with him. Read the Bible, read some scripture, find a real church, a church that is based on the Bible, and
Hmm.
find someone to talk to, and find a Christian or someone who's like you, who
Hmm.
actually realized, yes, I was in the same place as you. But then when I found God, when I found Jesus, my life turned around and I could see it's not always perfect, but it is perfect in the way that you move forward. And the way you move forward is with Jesus. So hopefully everyone has a fabulous Easter with their family and friends. If you do the whole candy thing, bon appetit. If you don't, that's even better. But just because who needs all that gross sugar?
Right.
Yeah, and then whatever meals you have, if you're having ham, lamb, steaks, whatever it is, just enjoy them.
Salmon.
Salmon, yeah, enjoy it all and just be rejoicing in what the day really represents. So I hope everyone has a blessed day and God bless everyone.
And that was the most beautiful sign out that we've ever done. So thank you so much. That was beautiful, Helen.
You're welcome.
And until the next time.
Yeah. Have a great one, everybody.
Bye bye.